Hello everyone, welcome to another video of General Mathematics of class 9, and we are going to continue with exercise 2.4. So we'll start from question number 4, which is the middle term factorization, and see how to do them. So number 4, what we have is, suppose let us start with number 1, and we have 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So how do we factorize this? The question has asked us to factorize this one. So how do we factorize this? In order to factorize, we need to do middle term factorization. Now what is middle term factorization? See what you need to do. 12x squared, this is the middle term, right? Here 3 terms, 1, 2 and 3. So we consider the middle term. And what we do in the middle term, I'll show you in a bit. We need to split this 7 into two parts. One number here and one number here, into two parts. Now what should be the two parts? So first what we need to check is the last term and the first term. The constant part of the last term and the constant part of the first term. The constant part here is 1 and here it is 12. So we'll multiply these two. 12 into 1 is 12, right? So 12 into 1 is equal to 12. Here the sign is positive, here also it is positive, so it is plus 12. Simple. As we have got plus 12 here, that means we must add two numbers in such a way that on adding them we get 7 and on multiplying them we get 12. For example, let us write 3 plus 4. Now 3 plus 4 is 7 and 3 into 4 multiplied by 4 is 12. That is how we do middle term factorization. So you will split the middle term into two parts such that sum of the two parts will give us this middle term and the product of the two parts will give us the product of the constant of first term and that of the last term. So 12 into 1 is 12. So 3 into 4 is also 12 and 3 plus 4 is giving us 7. Now let us split it. Now let us break the bracket. 12x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 1. From here we can take 3x common. From these two we can take 3x common. So what we get is 4x minus 1. And from here we don't have anything common, so we will take minus 1 as common. And from here also we will get minus x. As we have taken negative as common, so this plus will become minus 1. So from here we get 4x minus 1 into 3x minus 1, and these are the two factors. Okay, now let us see another one so that we can get a better idea. Let's see number 4. Question number 4, and what we have here is we have 3x square minus x minus 4. 3x square minus x minus 4. Okay, so here again 3x square, what we will do, we'll keep this as bracket. Here again we'll keep it safe, minus 4. Now as I have said, what do we need to do? We need to multiply this first term into the third term. Only the constant part, don't take the variable, only the constant. So here 3 and this minus 4. So 3 into minus 4 is equal to minus 12. So as we have got a negative answer here, negative answer, that's why we must subtract two numbers such that what is the value here? It is nothing but 1. So we must subtract two numbers such that their subtraction gives us 1 and their product gives us 12. As we have got negative here, I am repeating myself, as we have got negative here, we must subtract two numbers. Okay. So now what do we subtract? We have to subtract in such a way that their subtraction gives us 1, because we have nothing here but 1. So subtraction should give us 1 and their product should give us minus 12. So it is 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1 and 4 into 3 is 12, right? Now let us go and again break the bracket. Minus 4x minus plus 3x and minus 4. So from here we have x common, so we have 3x minus 4, and from here we don't have anything common, so we take 1. So 3x minus 4. 3x minus 4 can be taken as common. We have x plus 1, and that is how we factorize this. Okay, so that is how you factorize in middle term factorization. We have one more, so I'll just tell you how to approach it. For example, let's look into question number 8. Minus 18 plus 11x minus x square. Try to make sure that in these type of sums, arrange them first in the decreasing order of the powers. Okay, so first write minus x square, then write 11x, and then write minus 18. Okay, arrange them first. It will be easier for you to solve the sum if it is arranged. Okay, now this is our middle term. Okay, so again what we will do here, the constant is minus 1 and here it is minus 18. Minus 1 into minus 18 is 18. Okay, it is 18, so it's positive. That means we must have the sum of two numbers. We must add two numbers so that we get 11 and their product must be 18. So it is 2 plus 9. 2 plus 9 is 11 and 2 into 9 is 18. Okay, so minus x square plus 2x plus 9x minus 18. From these two we can take minus x common. So from here minus x is gone, so we are left with x, and as we have taken negative common, this plus will become minus and x has been taken as common, so we will write 2. From here 9 can be taken as common, so x minus 2. So x minus 2 can be taken as common and we are left with minus x plus 9. Done. Okay, that's how it is. Simple, I hope. Let's move on to the next one. And now we are going to do question number 5. And let's see what we have to do in question number 5. We will be given a cubic polynomial, not a quadratic one. Last one was quadratic. So middle term factorization is done for quadratic polynomials. If you look into the power, the highest power is always 2. It is 2. Here also it is 2. So as we have quadratic polynomials, in quadratic polynomials you can go for middle term factorization. But in case of others, means cubic polynomial or more than that, for example, let us take the number 1 example, number 1 question, 5.1. What we have is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. We have to factorize this one. Now this one we can't do middle term factorization. So what do we have to do here? Okay, so now let us look into one thing. We will consider let p of x be equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Okay, this is p of x is equal to this. Now we must find, as we have seen in our previous sums, that if p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor of that polynomial, right? If p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor of p of x. So we must find a number a, any number a, such that p of a becomes 0. So how do we get this number? Because there can be any number. Any number can be from, well, the possibilities are infinite. It starts from any negative integer, any positive integer, anything we can get, right? It can also be 0. So it can be anything. There are multiple chances, means numerous possibilities of getting the value of x, for which this polynomial will have the answer 0. So how do we check? So for checking, what we will do, we will take this constant term into consideration and we will find out the factors of this term, all the factors. So what are the factors of 2? It is 2 and 1. Okay, this can be plus minus 1 and plus minus 2, both are possible, because this can be either minus 1 into minus 2 or it can be 1 into 2, right? So both are possible. So what we will do now, we will take these factors plus minus 1 and plus minus 2, these two separately. Means here there are 4. Plus minus 1 means we have plus 1, minus 1, plus 2 and minus 2. All these are the 4 factors of this number 2. So we will check for each of these 4 factors so that we get a value 0, which whether we get a value or 0 or not. Obviously out of these 4, any one of them will give us the value 0. Okay, so let us start. So therefore first one is plus 1. So p of 1 is equal to what? Put the value 1 in place of x everywhere. So it will be 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 2. So it is 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. So 1 cancel, minus 2 cancel, it is 0. Done. We have got our answer in the first try itself. Okay, this is the first try. We have tried with 1 only, we got the answer 0. So as I have said, if p of a, so p of here, so since p of 1 is equal to 0, therefore x minus 1 is a factor of px. x minus 1 is now a factor of px. So one of the factors we have got done. So now that we have got one of the factors, we will divide this polynomial by this factor. So now x minus 1, using this factor we will divide this one, x cube minus 2x x square minus x plus 2. Why do we do this? Because if we divide, we are going to get a quotient. As this is a factor, we are going to get a quotient. So that quotient will be the second factor. Okay, so by doing this, we are getting two factors, and then we will progress. I will show you how to do. So first we will divide. So for dividing, we need to do x square. We have done this previously. X into x square is x cube, minus 1 into x squared is minus x square. This becomes minus, this becomes plus, goes cancels out. This is minus x square minus x plus 2. So we have minus x, we have to multiply. X into minus x is minus x square, minus 1 into minus x is minus 1 into minus x is plus x. This becomes plus, this becomes minus. So we have minus 2x minus 2. So we multiply by minus 2. X into minus 2 is minus 2x, and minus 1 into minus 2 is, okay, this is plus, sorry, this is plus 2. This becomes plus, this becomes minus, cancels, and we get 0. So now what has happened? So therefore, this is also another factor. So we can write x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 equal to x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2. So now we have two factors, but this now what we have received is a quadratic polynomial. So we know that quadratic polynomials, for this we can go for middle term factorization, right? So what we will do, we will middle term factorize this. This is done. This will stay as x minus 1. What we can do with this is x square minus, we'll split this. So how do we split this? Here we have 1 and here we have minus 2. So 1 into minus 2, if I write it here, 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. So it is negative. As this number is negative, that means we must subtract two numbers. Subtraction should give us 1 and multiplication will give us minus 2. So it is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 into 1 is 2. Done. So now we can factorize accordingly. X square minus 2x minus minus plus 1x means x or minus 2. So x minus 1, from here we can take x common, x minus 2. From here 1 common, x minus 2. So x minus 1, x minus 2 and x plus 1. So here we have three factors of x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Okay, I hope you have understood. So like this first step is very important. Whatever you do, this you must get 0. Once you get this as 0, then you can consider x minus 1 or whatever number you get here. If it is suppose minus 5, suppose p of minus 5 you get as 0. So it will be x minus minus 5. This x minus 1, so it will be x minus minus 5. That is x plus 5. So x plus 5 will be a factor. Then you will take x plus 5 and divide the polynomial. Okay. So let us see one more for better clarification. Suppose let us try number 3. In number 3 we have x cube plus 13x square, x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. Okay. So let p of x is equal to x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. So what we need to do, how to know which number to keep? We will factorize this number 20. Okay, let us factorize 20 and see all the factors. So first 2, 10, 2, 5 and obviously 5, 1. So therefore 20 is equal to, the factors are 1 into 5 into 2 into 2. So factors are 1, 2 and 5. These are the factors. Now not only 1, 2 and 5, it can be plus minus 1, plus minus 2 and plus minus 5. These are the chances. So let us try all of this. So it will be plus 1, plus 2, minus 2, plus 5, minus 5. Out of these 6 numbers, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 1, plus minus 1, plus 2, minus 2 and plus 5, minus 5. These 6 numbers, from these 6, one of them will give us the answer 0. So let us try. Now to make it easier, apply some common sense here. All the terms have been added here. These are all plus. So if we take suppose plus 1, plus 2 and plus 5, if we take these numbers, ultimately we are not going to cancel anything out because everything is going to be positive. So if we keep on adding things which are all positive, we will never get 0. So it is very clear that obviously it will not be plus 1, it will not be plus 2 or plus 3, plus 5. So let us try with the negative ones. So therefore first minus 1. There will be minus 1 cube plus 13 into minus 1 plus 32 into minus 1 plus 20. It is minus 1 minus this is square. So it is plus 13. Then we have minus 32 and we have plus 20. So from here we have minus 1 into minus 1 minus 32 is minus 33 and 20 is plus 33. So it is 0. So we have got x of p minus 1 is equal to 0. So since p of minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x minus 1 is a factor of px. So x minus 1 means that is x plus 1 is a factor of px. So now again we will do the same thing. We will take x plus 1, this one, and we will divide x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20, and we will get our remaining factors. From here we will get one factor, a quadratic one. Then we will do the middle term factorization of this one and we will get 3 factors. So how many factors you will get? Always see the degree of the polynomial. The degree is 3, you are going to get 3 factors. The degree is 2, you are going to get 2 factors. So that is how we do this sum as well, this type of sums. Question number 5, try the sums out. These are all of the same type. Okay. Now we are going to look into the last sum of the exercise. It is given that x plus a is a common factor between x square plus px plus q and x square plus mx plus n. Then show that a is equal to n minus q by p minus m. Okay. So what is given? Let 2 polynomials are given. So we are going to take p of x is equal to x square plus px plus q, and q of x is equal to x square plus mx plus n. So given x plus a is a common factor of both these polynomials px and q of x. So that means if x plus a is a common factor, that means p of minus a will be equal to 0 and q of minus a will be equal to 0. As these are factors, as x plus a is a factor, it is plus a, right? So if x plus a is a factor, that means p of minus a will be equal to 0. And q of minus a will also be 0. It is a common factor for both this. Okay. So if it is a factor, the polynomial with this value will have 0. The polynomial with this value will also have 0. So let us put the value what in place of x we will write minus a. So it is minus a whole square plus p of minus a plus q is equal to 0. So it is s square minus ap plus q equal to 0. Here also what we will get? We will get for this minus a whole square plus m into minus a plus n equal to 0. So it is s square minus am plus n equal to 0. So this is number 1, this is number 2. Let us subtract 1 minus 2. We get s square minus ap plus q, this one, minus this one, s square minus am plus n is equal to 0 minus 0. So obviously it will be 0. So if we break the bracket, we will get s square minus ap plus q minus s square plus am minus n equal to 0. So s square will cancel out. From here, ap and am, we can take a as common. If we take a common, we are going to get minus p plus m. And if we do the side change of n and q, we are going to get plus n and q is going to be minus q. So a will be equal to n minus q by m minus p. Okay. In some of the books you might have a wrong question, because in some books it is given p minus m. So it will not be p minus m, it will be m minus p. Okay. So it is n minus q by m minus p. So that is how we prove it. So with this sum we come to the end of exercise 2.4. I hope it is clear to you. If you have any confusion regarding any sum, try the sums by yourself, which I have not done. If you have any confusion, make sure you ask me in the comment section or you can call me directly. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, cheers.